to film this video multiple times and I just can't seem to do it, but hopefully this time comes out right and I'll be able to post this. But this video is pretty much just about my personal struggle with pregnancy and everything I've gone through. So, well, for starters, I mean, when I first got pregnant, obviously I was in school, so people were saying stuff about me, and I have always been that person that has let that type of stuff affect me. And as much as I know I shouldn't let it, and as much as people tell me, like, it doesn't matter what they say, you know the truth, or anything else like that, I mean, that's still, it's still hard to deal with. Like, nobody wants to have the entire school talking about them. Like, that's just, it's not fun. But I mean, I couldn't walk in the hallways without hearing somebody talking about me, and they would purposely do it loud enough to where I could hear, calling me a whore, whatever it may be, saying I looked fat. And I let it go on for a really long time without telling anybody, like even my friends. And then people started to try and push me into railings, trip me. It wasn't fun. Everybody kept saying that the baby daddy wasn't, you know, the baby daddy, that I was pretty much a whore and everything else like that. And that was probably the first thing that was hard to deal with my pregnancy, and I kept it to myself because in my head I thought, you know, that's normal. It's high school pregnancy. I mean, who doesn't that happen to? But after pretty much talking to somebody about it, I realized that's not normal. Sorry. People really, like, I don't get what people, like, enjoy out of doing that to somebody. Like, that was, fuck. Like, I don't understand the joy you get out of seeing somebody, like, upset every day. But I know, like, if I would have gotten an abortion, like, it would have been the same way. People still would have had something to say about me. So, like, in my head, I felt like I couldn't win. Like, I couldn't do anything right. And that's really something, like, you shouldn't even, like, have to think about, because everyone's always telling you, oh, you can't be stressed, you can't be sad, the baby can feel it all. And so, like, that just stressed me out more. And then probably another thing, everybody knows pretty much, you know, I'm in foster care, so I don't have my original family. So the whole gender reveal big party thing, like, I wanted it, but I couldn't have it. And despite not having family, I have friends, but, you know, a lot of my friends work, we all went to school, like, everybody just had lives. So the administrators at my school, I'm really close with them. They've helped me a lot through my situations throughout my past 4 years. So they said we could do a small little get together in the school behind closed doors, and I got to have a few of my friends. And so the night before, we went and we got the balloons and everything with the, you know, gender reveal confetti inside of it, and I was looking forward to it. And then the next day comes, you know, my foster mom brings the balloons in, and I told all my friends about it. Still didn't really go the way I wanted to, The baby daddy was supposed to pop the balloon, but he wasn't even there that day, so I got shit for that too. Why would you do it without him? And all this and that. But it was behind closed gym doors, so, and I had a big group of supporters there with me and everything, and so it made me feel a little bit better. And then come to find out, after, you know, everyone posted it and everything, I ended up being posted around many schools of people saying it was ghetto to have it in the school, and that the school should be fired, like the school administrator should be fired because they're supporting teen pregnancy and everything else. I even got posted on a group page in Facebook by grown adults talking about me, so it wasn't really, I tried to take my mind off it, but like that really bothers me because like it wasn't even really like a party, like it didn't even last 10 minutes. It happened, we cleaned it up, and we went back to our lunch. Like, that's really all it was, and they weren't supporting me getting pregnant. I mean, how can a school support you getting pregnant? I don't understand. And I guess the administrators could really tell that upset me, because they all kept pulling me aside, like trying to explain like they weren't doing it like just for me to do it. They were doing it because they know what I've been through and that I didn't have anybody. So after a little bit, I like just ignored it. Well, then I came to find out my dad made a post about it, laughing. So the old me probably would have said something to him, but I just deleted him off my Facebook. And for everybody that knows me, whenever I talk about my dad or anything, like, I'll say the whole, oh yeah, fuck him, I don't like him, all this and that. But I mean, it does kind of bother me because he was the only parent that was in my life growing up. And even if the last few years have been hard for the both of us and we just went downhill, I do still love my dad. I mean, it's my dad, but just the things he did and said and the things I did and said, it wasn't good anymore. But I mean, it obviously still bothers me. He hasn't checked up on me since I've been put in foster care in November. So I even asked him if he was gonna come to my baby shower, but clearly not. So that kind of just is always gonna be weight on my shoulders. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too far into that one. So another struggle, which I am begging you guys, please do not take this the wrong way, because it is not, I'm not saying that he's not in the picture at all and he's not going to help or anything else like that. That is not what I am saying, so please do not put your own twist on this and assume your own things, because that is not what I'm saying. But another struggle has really been that I've kind of been doing this on my own. Besides my foster family, of course, they've been a huge help, but you know, everybody always expects the cute pictures with the baby daddy and, you know, him always rubbing the bump and talking to the baby and going to all the appointments and everything else. And sorry. I haven't had that, so that's kind of taken a toll. So, and you know, a lot of my friends always say, you know, you don't need him, like, you can do this on your own. I get that. Like, I know I don't need him, and I know that I can do it on my own, but it doesn't mean I want to. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. And, it's just, I feel like a lot of times they don't understand, because it's like, okay, yeah, you guys have gone through your breakups as well, but like, you guys aren't pregnant with like somebody else's kid. Like, that's hard, because I always told myself I would never end up like my parents and like have my kids switch between houses. I wanted a family, not, you know, co-parenting and step-parents. Like, I didn't want that. I wanted a family. Sorry. And it's kind of hard knowing I won't really have that, so. He does text me, and he does check up on me, and everything was like that. He got a job, and he plans on, you know, providing for our son, but it's just, it hasn't been the same for me, so I've just kind of felt alone. But I'm doing it. I'm now 32 weeks, so the baby's supposed to be here in about 17 weeks and I think 4 days now, maybe 3. Sometime next month. And my baby shower is next Saturday, which I'm happy for. Can't wait. And I will have a video of my baby shower up as well. So, sorry that I was like a crying mess in this video, but I just wanted to pretty much keep it real with you guys and let you know what I've been struggling with, why I wasn't making videos for a long time, or whatever else it may be. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, comment, or whatever you guys want to do. I don't. And yeah.